shit, August is really flying by because it's time to get this out. Alright, you know what, I'm recording this late at night, but I know I'm not going to get any other time to do this for the rest of the month, so yo, what's up? We're here with the August DDD deck profile for 2019. A couple changes, I don't know if you already noticed them, but anyway, let's get into it. So starting off with Reiji, 3 Ragnarok, 2 Thomas, 1 Kaiser, 2 Vice Typhon, 1 Orpheus, 3 Copernicus, 2 Ghost, 3 Swole Slime, 2 Necro Slime, 3 Lamia, and 3 Kepler for the monsters. For the spells, 3 Allure, 1 1 for 1, 2 Desires, 2 Waravel, 1 Monster Reborn, 3 Dark Contract of the Gate, 1 Dark Contract of the Swamp King, and then for the Loading Trap we have Eternal Darkness. So for the extra deck we have Caesar Ragnarok, High King Genghis, Diarch, and double Genghis for the fusions. For the synchros we have Super Doom White, we have High King Alexander, Siegfried, and Mini Alexander. For the synchros, for the Xyz we have Kali Yuga, High Caesar, Mini Caesar, and then we have Borrow Sword and 2 Gilgamesh for the links. So basically now it's time for me to talk about the changes and why I did them. So originally I had 2 Called by the Graves in the deck, and I decided, you know what, if I'm going to play pure DDD, I'm going to dedicate to it. And Called by the Grave doesn't really do much when you're not playing a super competitive deck, and if I'm not playing Ash, it's kind of weird to play Called by the Grave. And if I'm being honest, Called by the Grave just, I don't know, man, I just rather not play it in the deck. So I fully committed to pure, and removing the Called by the Grave I added Kaiser and Orpheus. So let me explain. First I'll start with Orpheus. I used to run it in the deck and I removed it, now it's back in. So now I have 4 level 4s to go into Caesar. Caesar's really good because you can tribute it, or you can link summon it and get us a search effect, or already using its previous effect to make sure you have resurrection if something's destroyed by battle, etc. Really good. Plus Orpheus is also a level 4, so that, Mini Genghis, Big Alexander, that, Copernicus, Siegfried, etc, etc, just, it's really useful, and it can special summon itself even from your opponent's turn, which can be really useful. And even if you manage to somehow not have your scales, you can just drop it, meaning like you get an extra monster on board to get Gilgamesh or whatever happens. Really, overall it's just a useful card, and his pendulum effect does come up, not too much because you usually want your scales, but it does. And usually you don't put this in scale. However, maybe you destroy your scales and then you have 3 zones and you need some spell and trap removal, which is kind of this guy. So basically, if you know if he's pendulum summoned, you can attack multiple times by destroying your own back row. So basically, these can go together. You pop your own back row, and suddenly you can use Orpheus, or who knows, many other combos. So this guy is good because of, I wanted ways to destroy my own scales in case I wanted to replace him. Say if I wanted a Ragnarok and then I got rid of it and then I put in something like a Kepler, so I can have high scales, so I have 0 and 10, so I can then do high levels, like anything really. And he's also just good for OTK because this guy alone can actually OTK your opponent, unless I'm wrong. So 25 has 5, so then that's 5 6. Yeah, 3 direct attacks with him, game. So if you have that, and then other monsters, especially Ragnarok, you know, you pop something with Ragnarok and you attack to get rid of monsters. If this guy has 3 attacks left, destroy, or even if they have monsters left, then you can have 3 attacks over high defense monsters with this guy. He's just good. And he negates all face-up effects, which really does come in handy, especially if they have a bunch of face-up continuous spells, traps, field spells, or monsters that can't be destroyed by battle or card effect, because it's like you just negate it, goodbye. And I've actually been playing this exact deck, other than a couple changes that you'll see in my next deck profile. In Legacy of the Duelists, I have this literal exact deck, other than Gilgamesh, and a couple changes in the main deck, which I'm actually going to be adding in the next update. And it's been working out really well, and I've been finding so many new combos, and it's been really cool. And with this guy right here, he comes in handy so many times because just, as I said, something can't be destroyed with battle card effect, just pendulum summon this guy and suddenly we're all just fucked. So anyway, that's it for this. I'm glad I got this out of the way because now I can edit the deck and have a deck profile for this month, so nice. Goodbye.